Sharona Hoffman was an excellent student. But as you shall see, what struck us at the time is her personality. When she graduated, she went to Wellesley together with 3 other Hebrew Academy girls. We didn't check up on them, but we heard that at Wellesley they kept kosher. They were very involved in Jewish life. After Wellesley, she went to Harvard. She graduated at Harvard with honors. At Harvard, she taught Judaism. And now, she's an attorney working in Houston for a firm that is dealing with Exxon Valdez. It's an honor and a pleasure to have with us tonight Sharona Hoffman.
It was with great pleasure that I listened to Rabbi Lipner's introduction, particularly since I so vividly remember the days in which, after we had committed some mischief, Rabbi Lipner used to storm into our classroom, throw his hands up in the air and say, "You guys will never make anything of yourselves." I became a lawyer, so I'm sure many of you are sitting out there and saying he was right. Nevertheless, I'm extremely grateful to the Hebrew Academy for the education it offered me in both the Judaic and the secular fields of study. What I remember perhaps most fondly about the Hebrew Academy is the attention we all got as students from the faculty and the genuine concern that the entire staff showed for our welfare and happiness.
The next young man is Freddie Weinstein. Freddie distinguishes himself, besides many other things, that he married a girl who's also an alumni from the Hebrew Academy, Adi Shapiro. And they just got married, I think, last week, so we wish him mazel tov. Adi, stand up also. Freddie was also in this graduating class with Sharona. He went to UC Davis. He got a BS in physiology, and then he went to UCSF School of Medicine, where he became an MD. He was always liked at the Hebrew Academy. He's a wonderful young man that had the special quality of being a fine young man with such good qualities that other children used to come to me and tell me how they respect and like Freddie Weinstein. Freddie, please come up.
Thank you for that introduction, Rabbi. I would like to thank Rabbi Lipner and the Academy for having given me this opportunity to say a few words about my experience at the Hebrew Academy. In order to do so, I think I need to first set the setting for my introduction to Rabbi Lipner. I had been raised by a widowed mother in an environment in which I was both socially and economically isolated from the Jewish community. While I knew I was a Jew and was for some innate reason proud to be so, I had no idea of what it meant to be Jewish. I was introduced to Rabbi Lipner through the Jewish Widow and Widower Society when I was 14 years old and about to enter Mission High School. Upon hearing my situation, the rabbi immediately took me in, and I soon found myself in a garage, sitting on a tiny stool with my knees tucked up to my chest and being unable to sit under the table while I sat next to my 6-year-old classmates as we studied the alphabet. And you could talk about your culture shock. This was unbelievable. Well, it wasn't too long before I met the rest of my classmates in my academic classes and began to form some of the bonds that were to last a lifetime. And I soon found myself caught up in the pursuit of higher education and motivated to apply to college and later on to medical school. Both of these things would have been literally impossible had it not been for my experience at the Hebrew Academy. Had I not gone to the Academy, I would not have been rescued from my environment of poverty and ignorance. However, even with the remarkable academic lessons taught at the Academy, there was a knowledge that I took with me that has held me stronger than any biochemical pathway or or algebraic equation I have learned. This is the knowledge of what is meant to be part of a special people, to be of a special land, and to be part of a special oneness that cannot be divided. The sense of what it means to be Jewish is perhaps the greatest gift one can receive, and there is no doubt in my mind that that's what the Academy has given me. I cannot find the words to thank Rabbi Lipner and the Academy for what they have done for me, and any attempt to do so would be futile. So it's now with my actions and my thoughts